Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today, I'm taking you deep into the wild heart of Norway. This isn't just a list of places, it's a guide to the moments and experiences that truly moved me. We'll ride one of the world's most beautiful trains, step through centuries of history, and feel the spray of the polar seas. This is about more than sightseeing, it's about understanding the spirit of friluftsliv, the open-air life, and the stories etched into every fjord and mountain. Whether you're planning a trip or just dreaming of Norway, let this be your starting point. Let's begin our adventure. Our journey begins on rails, the legendary Flom line. The Flåmsbana descends from Myrdal to the fjord-side village of Flom, offering a front-row seat to Norway's raw beauty. As the train glides down, you're surrounded by steep mountains, plunging valleys, and waterfalls so close you can feel their mist. The engineering is impressive, but it's the landscape that steals your breath. You pass through hand-carved tunnels, emerging each time into a new, jaw-dropping scene. The train stops at Kjosfossen Waterfall, where you step out and feel the wild energy of the place. Along the way, you'll spot colorful farmhouses clinging to impossible hillsides, a testament to Norwegian resilience. The valley is a tapestry of greens, with the Flom River running alongside, its voice a constant companion. This isn't just a train ride, it's a slow immersion into the grandeur of Norwegian nature. You feel small, yet deeply connected to the ancient landscape. The journey is meditative, a chance to disconnect from the world and reconnect with something elemental. No camera can capture the feeling of being here. It's something you have to experience. Arriving in Flom feels like stepping into a fairy tale, surrounded by towering peaks and the vast Aurlandsfjord. The transition from mountain to fjord is breathtaking, a complete cross-section of Norway's dramatic geography. The Flåmsbana is more than a recommendation. It's a must. It's the perfect introduction to the country's scale and spirit. This one-hour journey encapsulates what makes Norway magical. It's not just about getting from A to B. The journey itself is the destination. The roaring waterfalls, quiet farms, and sudden bursts of light from dark tunnels stay with you long after. It's a reminder to travel slowly, to observe, and to be present. Start your Norwegian adventure here. It sets the stage for everything to come. It gives context to the fjords, the mountains, and the culture. The Flom line is a masterpiece of nature and human ingenuity in harmony. It's an adventure for everyone, regardless of age or fitness. Let this be your first step into Norway's wild heart. Next, we step into Norway's cultural heart at the Norsk Folkemuseum in Oslo. This isn't your typical museum. It's a living world you can walk through. Over 160 historic buildings from across Norway are gathered here, each telling a story. Wander from an 18th century village to the stunning Gullstave Church, a wooden marvel from the 1100s. Inside old farmhouses, fires crackle and tables are set, as if the family just stepped out. In the old town, peer into a 19th century merchant's home, complete with a general store and pharmacy. During summer, historical interpreters in traditional bunad clothing bring the past to life, demonstrating crafts and baking bread over open fires. The museum reveals how Norwegians adapted to harsh climates, grass roofs for insulation, sturdy log construction for snow. You begin to understand koselig, that unique Norwegian coziness. Indoors, explore folk art, regional costumes, and Sami culture, offering a full picture of Norway's diverse heritage. It's a place of discovery for all ages. There's a quiet reverence here, a sense of peace and connection to the lives once lived within these walls. The Folk Museum provides the cultural context for everything else you'll see in Norway. When you see modern farms or Norwegians in bunad on Constitution Day, you'll appreciate the traditions behind them. The experience is immersive. The smell of wood smoke, the taste of fresh bread, the sound of folk music. It's not just about learning history, it's about feeling it. The museum celebrates Norwegian spirit, its connection to land, craftsmanship, and community. It's a beautiful, grounding experience that gives you a true glimpse into the soul of the country. For any visitor, this is an essential stop. It's a quiet adventure, but one that resonates as deeply as any mountain hike. Step through time and discover the roots of Norway. Now we journey to the edge of the world, the Fram Museum, dedicated to Norway's polar explorers. The centerpiece is the original ship, Fram, which carried Nansen, Sverdrup, and Amundsen to the Arctic and Antarctic. Step onto its decks and you're transported into the heart of history. Touch the weathered railings, peer into cramped cabins, and stand at the helm where legends once stood. The museum's immersive exhibits use projections and sound to simulate the polar experience. Feel the ship freeze into the ice, hear the creak of timbers and the howl of the wind. But it's the human stories that captivate. The explorers' motivations, fears, and ingenious survival. See their clothes, primitive equipment, and diaries chronicling daily struggles in the world's harshest environments. Follow Amundsen's epic race to the South Pole, a tale of strategy, endurance, and respect for the polar wilds. The Fram Museum is a monument to the explorer's spirit, a testament to courage and the drive to push boundaries. Go below decks to truly appreciate the psychological fortitude required for years in the frozen wilderness. Also board the Gjøa, the first ship to navigate the Northwest Passage, adding another layer to Norway's polar legacy. The museum is a deep dive into a time when Norway made a global impact through sheer will and determination. For anyone with a sense of adventure, this is an unmissable stop. It's exciting, educational, and deeply moving. You leave with a renewed awe for those who sailed into the unknown, armed with courage and an unbreakable ship. The Fram Museum lets you feel the pulse of one of humanity's greatest adventures. It's a unique, unforgettable experience. It connects you to Norway's national identity and explorer's spirit. You'll leave inspired to seek your own adventures, no matter how small. The legacy of these explorers is alive here. Touch history and let it move you. This is Norway at its boldest. Now we leave the cities behind and head into Norway's wild, natural power. Preikestolen, the pulpit rock. The journey is as rewarding as the destination. An 8-kilometer round-trip hike over granite slabs, birch forests, and marshy plateaus. The trail, crafted by Nepalese Sherpas, is a marvel in itself. With every step, the world opens up. The air gets crisper, the views wider, and anticipation builds. This is Friluftsliv at its purest. The joy of moving through nature, connecting with the land through effort. Hikers from around the world share this pilgrimage, each step bringing you closer to something extraordinary. The trail alternates between steep climbs, gentle stretches, and tranquil mountain lakes, each section with its own character. Glimpses of the Lysefjord below tease what's to come. Then, you round the final corner, and there it is. The Pulpit Rock, a massive, flat-topped cliff soaring 600 meters above turquoise waters. The scale is staggering, a perfect square of granite, seemingly suspended in the sky. Stepping onto the plateau is a mix of exhilaration and awe. The view is one of Earth's most sublime sights. The fjord winding through mountains, tiny boats far below, and endless vistas on a clear day. This is a place for silence and introspection. Don't rush. Find a spot, sit, and absorb it all. Watch the clouds, the shifting light, and listen to the wind. For the best experience, hike early for sunrise or late for sunset. Fewer crowds, more magic. Safety is key. There are no barriers at the edge, so respect the rawness of the place. The hike down offers new perspectives and a sense of triumph. You've earned this view, and the memory will stay with you forever. Preikestolen is more than a hike. It's a rite of passage. It's a challenge that ends in pure awe, connecting you to Norway's untamed soul. This is an adventure you'll tell stories about for years. Stand on the edge of the world and let it change you. This is Norway at its most breathtaking. For our final stop, we return to Oslo, Vigeland Park, where nature and art merge in a uniquely Norwegian way. This is the world's largest sculpture park by a single artist, Gustav Vigeland, who spent over 20 years creating more than 200 sculptures here. Enter through the grand gates and walk the central axis, a journey through the human life cycle. The bridge is lined with bronze sculptures capturing every emotion: joy, love, contemplation, and even rage, like the iconic Angry Boy. Each piece tells a story, inviting you to reflect on your own experiences. The fountain, surrounded by trees sculpted with skeletons and children, symbolizes the eternal flow of life and death. The emotional climax is the monolith, a 14-meter granite column of 121 writhing human figures, reaching skyward. Interpretations vary, but it's a powerful symbol of human struggle and connection. Surrounding granite groups continue the theme: raw, primal, and eternal. What's special is how the park integrates with daily life. Locals jog, families picnic, children play among the art. The sculptures aren't distant, they're part of the community. After the adrenaline of the fjords, this park invites you to slow down, wander, and reflect. The journey ends at the Wheel of Life, a circle of figures representing eternity and the cycles of existence. Vigeland Park is a celebration of humanity in all its complexity. It's a must-visit, not just for art, but for a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. Here, you'll find yourself reflected in stone and bronze. It's the perfect contemplative end to our Norwegian adventure. Let art and nature move you, right in the heart of Oslo. Our journey through Norway's wonders comes to an end. From the Flåm Railway to Vigeland Park, we've explored landscapes, history, and art. These places are more than destinations. They're gateways to Norway's heart and soul. I hope this guide inspires you to seek your own moments of awe in this incredible country. The real magic lies in the personal experiences you'll have. The quiet awe, the sense of accomplishment, the connection to something greater. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share your own Norwegian stories in the comments. Until next time, travel safely, and keep exploring.